Welcome everybody. We are getting ready to go to King of the Mountain. As you can see, the car is still on jack stands, tires are not on. That is because I just got back from Australia. I was in Australia for work for the past 10, 11 days. So I just got back last night, basically passed out, feeling great this morning because we need to drive 7 or 8 hours up to Pennsylvania from Virginia, but we are ready to go. We're going to the King of the Mountain. I went to Muscle the Mountain up at UMI back in June. So we're going back up there for King of the Mountain, which is an invitation only. So I'm really excited to be able to go up there and have some fun. We are going up with all 4 brakes now working, which I did not have at Muscle the Mountain apparently, I found out. We also got some brand new tires to go up there because we are also going out to Nationals shortly after this. So I wanted to get some brand new tires. So we'll get these scrubbed in, ready for Nationals. The old tires were still good, you know, technically based on the wear lines, but they are a year old at this point. I put those on back in September. So we got some brand new tires to go rip out there. We're excited. Ashley helped me out a lot while I was gone and got the truck ready, got the tires, took them up to get them all mounted and balanced for me. So I'm really, really happy that, really excited and happy that she was able to do that for me. So with that, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
We made it out to UMI Motorsports Park. Look at this. It is amazing. So a little bit about UMI. It is a circle track with an infield, so it is fast, it is technical. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is the King of the Mountain event. So this is an invitation only event. So I put in an application, which was new for this year, and got accepted. So I'm really, really thankful, really happy about that. So I need to go out and prove to myself and to them that I belong to be here. It's going to be a really, really fun time. So no SCCA classing, no SCCA rules. Really the rules are run what you brung. You got a minimum weight, you got 200 tread tires, and that's pretty much it. So there's gonna be the fastest of the fast guys out here. It's broken up into 4 different classes. So we have early, which is like 60s and early 70s cars. You got mid, which is 70s to mid 80s cars. Fox bodies are in there as well. And then you got late, which I'm in the late class. It's going to be super tough, but that is your 80, I think 88 to anything newer. So a lot of fast cars in there. And then you got your super late, which is your Corvettes, Vipers, all-wheel drive, Porsches, that kind of cars are in that class. So they take the top 12 of each class, and then we go into a shootout until it's 1 person standing. King of the Mountain. Let's go. All right, going up for my first run here at King of the Mountain. They're trying to get us 9 runs a day. We'll see how that goes, but we'll do a morning and an afternoon session and maybe another session. But yeah, we're excited. See how we can do here. Good start. I felt slow on that, so there's definitely some room to pick up. I also had a cone, so that doesn't help. But yeah, definitely some room for improvement on that one, how that one felt. But.
All right, so Steven mentioned he is in the late model class, so here are some of the cars that he will be competing with. Got the Mini Cooper.
another run. Even though I'm feeling like it's going really much faster than the morning session, my times are not reflecting it. I'm consistent at like the high 39s, but need to be faster, so I might try to switch up our lines a little bit again, but I'm feeling a lot more confident and everything in this session. The times are just not reflecting it. There we go. I think that was clean. I still, one of the turns is feeling really slow, and I just don't know, maybe I need to go a little bit wider to get a better line out of it. I really don't want to do like a downshift, but at least that got me up there. I have no idea where that's putting me in the time, but that at least really helped. Last run for day one. Nothing left to do but do it. We'll see what we can do on this this last run for today. We just need one. That is my quickest. Not right quite where I wanted to be, but that is at least my quickest. See if that could move me up anywhere. That would be pretty awesome. If that could at least, I don't even know what place I'm in. I know it was in 19. Whew. Hopefully that was clean too. Oh my gosh. So today was a little frustrating. Hopefully on tomorrow's course I can do really well, but I don't know if it's going to be able to be well enough to get me into the top 12. That's going to be a hard feat at this point, not being in it at the moment. It's a lot easier to keep your position than to move up a good amount of positions, but we'll see where that puts me for right now. And but overall, a good fun day of the car. You know, survived, did really well. It's just a difficult course, and the competition here is very, very good.
Recap for day number one. It was a lot of fun. I am currently sitting in 20th, and they only take the top 12 to go into the shootout. So we got a little bit of work to try to do for day two, if that's even possible, but it's been a lot of fun, but the competition is really tough. So just from 20th to 19 is half a second, and then from there is tenths, hundredths. It's really, really close, and the top time in our class is a 36 something, and I'm sitting at a 39.2. So a lot of time to try to make up, but it's a very similar course to the Muscle on the Mountain, so I did get a little redemption there because I didn't even get a clean run on that one, and I was able to get clean runs yesterday, so that is a little redemption for me, which is nice. It's a similar course, not the same. Day two is looking similar to the day two of Muscle on the Mountain, which I did pretty well on. Again, not the same as that course, but should be a lot of fun. So one thing that I've been thinking about, like, it's racing, autocross, it's all a mental game, and I think just in the back of my head, I'm thinking about like the walls, the poles, the barriers, the grass, and I think I'm not driving at like 11. I'm only driving maybe at like 9 or something like that. I'm not pushing it. I'm not, so I spin out a lot in courses, and I didn't get squirrely at all yesterday. And I was pushing. I mean, I was moving, but I think I just wasn't taking it to that next level. So maybe I'll try for day number 2. We'll see. But yeah, I have a lot of work to try to get to that top. I don't know if it's even possible mathematically, but here comes day number 2 coming right up. Let's go.
Up for the first runs, new course, new day, time to make things happen. So this is a course that is similar to the Muscle on the Mountain day number 2 as well. Obviously a few tweaks, but some familiarity there, so it should have a good fun time.
Yes! Woo!
38,340. So yeah, I like this course. This course should be fun. There's obviously some more room to pick up. I think guys were getting 36s. I wasn't really watching the times too much for the other classes. But yeah, there's definitely some room to pick up on that, just trying to feel out the braking zones and things like that. But that's going to be a fun course. Yeah. All right, going up for another run in the afternoon. I made a little bit of changes over the lunch break. I softened up the front shocks just a little bit to help with a little bit better weight transfer. I was having a big issue with understeer when trying to like braking, so I need to also be mindful of my braking to kind of be able to get off the brakes and not try to overdo the front tires. So we'll see what kind of changes that does. So that's what, they're basically the same as before?
Yep.
Alright. Man, I don't know what too much I could do.
I don't know, that seemed perfect.
I felt a little slow once I came down into the infield. Going through like a little bit of that, I felt like I had to get off. It just kind of, there wasn't much I could do in between kind of things. Ooh, that was fun. Yeah.
I tried to be really quiet, but in my mind I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
I know,
oh my
there's
gosh.
so much stuff, like the walls, the building that you're heading straight at. Yeah, it's not for a novice, for sure. No, it's...
I wouldn't drive this.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, but I would pitch it.
Yeah.
Well, I did not make it into the shootout this time. Some of my friends did, so Ashley and I grabbed the spot on the hill to watch the racing. This parade lap was really cool to see. Some of the guys out there were having a lot of fun with it as well.
Leading each row is the 4 class winners, followed by the 11 other cars from each of the 4 classes that made it into the shootout. For the shootout, after 1 round, each class goes from 12 cars down to 6, then down to 2. Finally, 1 from each of the classes get to battle it out for King of the Mountain. For the King of the Mountain shootout, of those 4 cars, it was a combination of 3 runs, so they had to be fast and clean in order to be crowned King of the Mountain. I think I'll do a full video just on the King of the Mountain, so stay tuned for that.
We're not drifters.
We're autocrossers.
We're autocrossers. We don't know how to do burnouts.
Only 2 semicircles and a grass embankment.